breaking curses and releasing the blessing of mighty God. AHAYAH. I am redeemed from the curse through the blood of Yeshua. I am the seed of Abraham, and his blessing is mine. I choose blessing instead of cursing, and life instead of death. I break and release myself from all generational curses and iniquities as a result of sins of my ancestors in the name of Yeshua. I break and release myself from all curses on both sides of my family back 60 generations in Yeshua's name. I break, rebuke, and set fire to all curses of witchcraft, sorcery, and divination in Yeshua's name. I break and rebuke and release myself from all curses of pride and rebellion and burn them in Yeshua's name. I break, rebuke, and release myself from all curses of death and destruction and burn them in Yeshua's name. I break, rebuke, and disannul all curses of sickness and infirmity in Yeshua's name. I break, rebuke, and burn and release myself from all curses of poverty, lack, and debt in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of rejection in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of double-mindedness and schizophrenia, and I rebuke them and I burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of Jezebel and Ahab, and we burn them and bind them in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of divorce and separation in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of lust and perversion, and we rebuke them and burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of confusion and mental illness, and rebuke them, and we bind them and burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and release and rebuke myself from all curses of idolatry, and we burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of causing accidents and premature death, and we burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and release myself from all curses of wandering and vagabond, and we burn them in Yeshua's name. I break and rebuke and release myself from all spoken curses and negative words spoken against me by others and by those in authority, and we bless them. I break and release myself from all the self-inflicted curses by negative words I have spoken in Yeshua's name. I command every demon hiding and operating behind a curse to leave now in Yeshua's name. Blessed be AHAYAH, to causes us to triumph in Yeshua. Blessed be his name forevermore. Amen.